is my Sunday live. I come every Sunday to give this pick a while reading. It's completely free from my community. So subscribe if you already didn't, so you don't miss the live when I'm live. I also do currently horoscope readings. And let's get started. Today's theme is first of all Morrigan, so this kind of warrior goddess we have often here in my readings. I'm Shadow Sister Silva, but I take often this kind of dark goddesses because there is a lot of power in shadows, and we gonna get empowered with that. But today we have a special oracle, Sacred Destiny, and you choose your pile based on that. Maybe I introduce first the pile and then we go with the card of today. Where did I put this? That's the card I still have to put on the table. So today this is the Divine Comedy card. This is for everybody. I'm gonna read this soon. But now, pile number one, third eye chakra crystal. Very much coming this time in my horoscope reading. Almost every sign is getting this third eye chakra. So it is currently clearly the solar eclipse is coming now on Tuesday, and something is wanting to come to our awareness really with this kind of portal energy. So this is here also. Then first pile you get Halloween deck, and then today we have a theme of raven and crows, like a message from a crow or raven. First raven is Keeper of Secrets, 31. Then we have this oracle card is Openness from the Sacred Destiny. This is what we use today. Then we have second pile is Throat Chakra Crystal, Lapis Lazuli. The crow is this darkening. I will use all these guidebooks related to these cards. And then Little Love from the Crow. And then we have a Tarot of Oppositions as your deck. And all these decks I'm gonna use a special spread of the wings of the crow. So we're gonna have like a knowledge how we handle now these times, this kind of dark times. We have autumn time, but also Pluto is in Capricorn. There's all kind of darkness we have to handle. But pile number two, oracle card is Wonders. So if you choose this pile, you get this. Then pile number three, your crow is or raven is Intelligence, Deafness, Inner Depth. Heart Chakra Crystal. Here you get the Ukonpakka Finnish deck. And your special card is Taking Risks. So this is this. So that's about it. Let's get started. I have now this setting like that. I also additionally can tell that we're gonna pull in your reading also emotional landscape, this kind of Van Gogh landscape cards as well. I'm gonna pull everybody a rune, one rune from here. And then we have also today weekly based current feelings of your person based on which pile you choose. Here comes feelings. Some love in this reading, a little bit darkish Halloween love, but anyway, let's see. So yes, before I go into this, I have introduced these piles now. Let's put this timer up. So we read now this Dante card. This is some old postcards, stitches from outer space. I find it interesting, this image for this solar eclipse. It's having interesting. Indeed. So for all the piles now, Divine Comedy number 18. This chapter is about love and free will. This is, and yes, here the sin is moral sloth, lack of commitment to good. So this is Virgil's second discourse on love. The first focused on how the Virgil is this guide in the Pilgrim of Dante. There is this Roman poet, Virgil, and now he explains what love is. He started to explain it in previous chapter. Now we go further in this Canto 18, Purgatorio. So this is Virgil's second discourse on love. The first focus on how love works. This discourse focuses on love's origin. The basic point Virgil is making is that the object of love must be something external to the self, something outside of a person which draws them toward it by desire. Love is not an irresistible force that removes all our free will. Love is explained here to be the soul's inclination toward another ontologically real being. Seized by love, conquered by love, the soul enters on a quest of desire. Desire tells us, desire, Dante tells us, is spiritual motion. The soul sets off on its quest to possess the beloved and never rests until beloved object gives it joy. So that is now the explanation of love in this chapter. Quest for joy. We start with the pile number 1. So here we have not so many cards. I thought, like, let's try to keep it sweet. We have this oracle, will give some clearance in the end. Openness, the very good quality. Interesting, there is all the star signs, like I'm currently making all the star sign readings. I got until the next one is Sagittarius, yes. So after this reading I tune in to do this, but here we also have all this kind of horoscope signs in place. And the moon, soon is really this dark moon going, the new moon in Libra is causing this solar eclipse. So it's kind of opposite of this. We are in this kind of very crow-like energy now. Here we have this keeper of secrets. So moon energy is usually always about keeping secrets. What is this in this pile? And the third eye is really this kind of wisdom that one can tap into when they go deep enough. Kind of in the wisdom of all this Dante Alighieri story. The book that we've been going through, the actual book, because I always make the postcards, is here. Wait, I'm gonna show this. Here. So we've been going through this. We started last December with Inferno. We went through Inferno. Then we are now in Purgatorio and we are heading to Paradise. So it's exactly like how it can feel that rising your consciousness. You are going from the dark material to the lighter, and the more clarity you get, the more shit is burning away. So you are eventually like a much more like a clean person inside and outside. And that's here. Yes, inner clarity. Here is this energy. We have here light card. I'm open to the flow of abundance in all areas of my life. How interestingly they are having the same word in it. Open. But here I'm open to the flow of abundance in all areas of my life. So really focus on this abundance now in your relationship, possibly. This is how abundant you can be. Witchy card is telling you, okay, Ace of Wand. Beautiful, like a match, like lighten it up, like a kind of like a fire starter in a form of kind of crossroad. The roads turn to the darker clouds foretells misadventure, but far from the person, the evil consequences may be averted. Okay, this is like paying attention which road you take. It's important. Let's see if we see any darker clouds in this reading, but this is now a crossroad clearly. Pointing out, we have also this kind of interesting like a circle going on here with the raven. Then we have will. Okay, we were having this free will talk in this chapter. This I often connect to as well. Moon cycles, I connect this very strongly, this card always, to the third eye chakra. So something is coming to a light. This solar eclipse possibly. New moon, Libra. And one more card. Writing. You heal, inspire, teach and entertain with the words you write. So this is now coming to you like advice, like writing things is something that you could focus, could help. It's a message from the crow. Crow tells you to, or the angel on your shoulder wants you to write down things. This is very like a intellect and intuitive forces combined. It's not only book wise, but something kind of like even in the psychic practices, it could be the automatic writing, that you just let yourself do this kind of automatic writing, like emptying yourself, like answering possible a question that you have. You could just write it out. Make this kind of magnetic question. We have this magnetic question now here. That what is the message from the crow to you? We will see. So next, I think I start with this emotional landscape. So let's paint a little picture. Pile number 1. If you're new to my channel, this is my weekly reading. I'm following this divine comedy themes, but we are always having a love reading. Ui. So they wanted to come like this. Okay. Today it's like that. So attractive, true colors. Or we can keep them here. Trust in God. Heartfelt. Devoted. Enduring. Faithful. And cozy room. This has something to do with your love emotional landscape. Okay, so next we will have this one rune that give you a little guidance also. So here we have prosperity. Now this interesting part. We have the current feelings of your partner before we go any further. Pile number 1. Pile number 1. What is the person feeling about you? Great. Stir this pot a little bit, the witch pot. Let's see what's coming. It's coming. It comes to a light. Here we got. Twin flame love. Trust me, I'm yours forever. The lovers. And 2 of cups. It's all this kind of love energy. Another time trust. Here is trust in God, but here is trust me. So it's kind of like, do you trust enough? This is possible. Then we have solar chakra. I value myself and I know what is best for me. So your person is very like a self-sure. Then we have, it's your turn to find someone who fights for you with love. Apology. Pain made all clear. Needing, wanting. Sun after storm. A second chance. Saying sorry. Wanting you back. Regretful life and death. Regretting what happened. So it's like, oh baby, I wanna be in the sunshine, not in the rain. Some kind of like storm clouds away. What is here? 880. Trust your intuition. Again, trust word. This word of trust is really here now. Faithful also. Trust your intuition. Listen to your heart and trust its guidance. Partner for you who shares your values. Respect your boundaries and loves you for who you are. Okay, you could check this angel number. 880 is here. But it's very promising. And then we got also Okay, nice feather. ENX, mystify. Some silken moments. Goes on forever. And we are leaving broken hearts behind. Mystify, yeah, mystify me. Wow, this is a beautiful song. I really love this song. Now when I see this writing, it's almost like this, like a poet is coming here. I love poetry. This kind of mystic things. In a cozy room. Faithful. Enduring. Okay. And here in the path, trusting God, and here devoted, heartfelt, and attractive, true colors. Yes. Okay. So we got this far, and now I will do this crow's message. This reading is not going to be long today. Let's see. We have a special thread from this Warrior and Voim Powers of Shadow by Mary Mort. I'm going to translate it here. And Wings of a Crow. Interesting that, I didn't look these ravens. I just took crows and ravens from the decks. But this is having the open wings and it's really like flying here. But we will read this card, but there is something about this circle being woven. So this is a spread where you're gonna see with the eyes of a crow or raven. And there comes a message in far and wide. And Morrigan, we have this Morrigan goddess here. Morrigan can be very cryptic in his answers. So you don't have to be clear either when you're looking at these cards. And actually the spread would be even written normally. You would do this and you would write the answers. So this writing is very on point in this current reading. I'm gonna talk about this. So practically, would you draw these cards, you would write something. So you could even do this exercise while I'm drawing this card. You write anything like automatic writing, you get seeing these cards. I'm gonna show them like this. But I'm gonna talk about them. But first is number 1 question. You could also save these questions for yourself. What the wind is bringing to me. Number 2, what do I have to learn next? Part number 1. What do you have to learn next? Okay, time is here. Okay, it's coming here. Whose help I'm gonna need? Okay, the form was actually like this. 1, 2, 3. It's like that. And what is my biggest obstacle? Okay, it is already open. And then we have one more. Where do I get strength under my wings? And it's good that it's just landing on that crow. So when you see this card, you could start writing also, but of course I speak. Wow. What is the wind bringing me? It's bringing a strength. Wow. A lion. A circus lion. It's like, say, are you healthy? Have you eaten enough? Have you been a good lion? Yes. Oh, sweet lion. Oh, so cute. We have this kind of animal reading, and here we have another kind of spirit animal. So maybe lion is such a regal animal. It's a beautiful thing. Wind is bringing you lion. What does mean to you? You could write about this. Next. Whose help? What I need to learn next. Okay, High Priestess. We have major arcana cards here. This is 8 and this is 2. very powerful. High Priestess is completely connected to moon that is here. Or Persephone. It's also like this kind of maiden energy. Adventurous, very creative. What you have to learn next. This is a mystic person too. It's just like wise. I mean, I'm now drawing this kind of feminine archetypes: maiden, sage, mystic. You have to learn something about that. This makes me think about kind of Harry Potter and the Hogwarts school and some teacher there. So some kind of spiritual teacher here for you, a guide, and you have to learn some wisdoms, some maybe some truths that are in this kind of a little bit secret book. But here we had also writing. So maybe it's even about expressing it yourself somehow. Oh, I love to see these clouds. One is like a feather actually. Oh. So it's like this. I see this kind of shape on the sky. Some silken moments, goes on forever, and we are leaving broken hearts behind. Mystify, yeah, mystify me. This could be what the High Priestess is saying here. That you could mystify yourself, like even become like a enigma to yourself, like have this kind of mystery in life a little bit. It could spice up things a little bit. You have to learn next how to be a little bit more mysterious. Not always like an open book, a bit closed. So there is somebody. Yoti, hi, hello, yes, welcome to my live. This is Sunday Pickable reading by number 1, and we are going into this Raven Crow messages. So first was wind bringing you a lion, and the secondly you should learn to be more like a High Priestess. This is totally like a tarot reader archetype too. So even learning to be psychic. I'm having this kind of course content. You can always learn with me if you're interested. Anyway, this is here. Whose help I'm gonna need? Now I think in this case I don't usually wanna take reverse. Are they all? Only this is reverse. Maybe we look this as a reverse. Because sometimes this card has come together with the Hangman. And that is why it comes like this. So this is a King of Cups, of course. In this case, King of Ghost. Very loving king. But if this king is upside down, it could be a little bit somebody who is like a hangman energy that is hanging around and is not taking action. It's more like an observant person. And whose help you're gonna need. This kind of person who is very pensive or like even a little bit introvert, let's say, because it's not so openly telling out. Even the feelings are very big. This is of course Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, like a water sign king. We could leave it to this, like it is a masculine energy or master of emotion of water sign. So it could be Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Really like heartfelt. And currently we have the Venus went to Scorpio sign now in 22nd of September, and it stays until 17th of October. So we have this Venus in Scorpio, what means you have to be much more deeper friend, much more deeper lover, much more deeper everything. This is stirring now the pot. All the hard emotions are coming to a light. And whose help you're gonna need? Maybe this is even a life coach. Maybe, because it is somebody who is master of emotions, even though it came upside down. So it could be somebody who holds back. It's not completely openly professing those emotions. But you're gonna need this king's help. I always see everything in the field consciousness. So it's landing top of the moon. Moon is now it's new moon in Libra. Openness. I'm open to the flow of abundance. in all areas of my life. So abundant of emotion, open to the emotion, that's what is coming here. You should be like turning, even like it could be a psychologist, even like somebody who can help you to open your emotions. It's good for you. And then what is the crow saying next? What is my biggest obstacle? Okay, so Empress, Adam's family. Divine Feminine is the biggest obstacle. What about that is because of course it's connected to moon, is underlying moon energy, is completely the mother energy. So mother is the biggest obstacle. I don't know if you have a like an overbearing mother in your life or some kind of mother energy, mothering energy, but it's underneath this moon even. Is this nurturing, caring mother, but what is about that? Biggest obstacle. It's very, very creative and nurturing archetype. Is the counterpart of Emperor, and here we have kind of them both in the line, just like this is the water sign king, and this could be all the queens. Something is big obstacle with this card now. We will find out. We can verify this also. And then last thing, where do I get strength under my wings? And it's interesting, the first card was already strength, and the lion is coming with the wind, but then we are ending this. You get strength, a hangman. Interesting. I already talked about this as a hangman, so now it's almost like evident. The hangman energy is here present, and it's not bad. Like this game like that, like a hangman. I was right. And you get strength under your wings. This is actually enlightening an alchemist card too. You're having this kind of witchy energy here, like a magician energy here a little bit. So you're alchemizing something. Open to the flow of abundance in all areas of my life. Strength with this. Start to think about the wonders of Oz. There is of course this is saying like I don't have brain, but like what is it? It's good to be open-minded, indeed. Like we think we rationalize too much. We rationalize too much, but we could have like this kind of scarecrow attitude, like let's just do it. But this is seeing totally from the different perspective something, and that gives you strength. Different perspective, yes, definitely. So Iot is a Prussian feeling for Shoba. Okay, so now in the end of this reading, I will take some question, but you have to be patient with me because I have still 2 mobiles. So there is a possibility of 1 question, and it can be anybody. In a normal horoscope reading, I ask is about that horoscope sign. Now, yes, it can be anybody, but just subscribe to my channel, like this comment, this post video, and then I will select a good question. Interesting, anyway, we have this very clearly that this king energy is something to do with the hangman. So time is passing, and you get strength under your wing. The time passing is not a bad thing somehow. This hangman can be often is like a fetus position, is even hanging there for 9 months. Tells me something about your love life, possibly last a little bit long time, but it's a maturing process. It's a maturing those emotions, and then it's ready. So the time can actually be secret source of love, says Crow. There's all this twin flame, 880 is like all, you have a perfect partner inside. You have these silken moments, mystical things, all beautiful things coming. But you're advised to write. Maybe this is really like a capture this whole process of whatever it takes to be together with this person. This is looking like a love reading, but something with this Empress is no problem. Let's verify this. Why is it here? Biggest problem is this Empress sitting. Of course, it's a yin energy, it's a passive energy. Is this woman too passive? Is that the thing? I think the man is a bit passive too, because he's hanging here in this tree. So this is the biggest obstacle. So why? This is a victory. Still victory. But still... I think it is something that you have to be patient. You have to sit on your ass, and it's hard. You can do nothing. You can just receive like a feminine. You can just receive, and this is also like a mystical, a bit like a not talking much. The hero is coming, but you as a feminine in this relationship have to be the passive role now, like just inspire there like a muse. That can be like a hard thing, because you feel like, can't I do something to speed it up? No, this hangman is just hanging here. It takes time. What about the strength about the hangman? What is this? Okay, so there is these two energies. The hangman has to go out of the comfort zone. The hangman has to be flowing with the money and abundance. And the whole question is about this abundance. It's come back to this card. I'm open to the flow of abundance in all areas of my life, and until this king is not able to do that, nothing happens. So there is like some kind of like now totally third eye chakra energy here, healing needed, like a number 2 choices you make you. What kind of choices this masculine is making here? Takes maybe time to choose where to travel or what to spend the money for, and a little bit dance here around, but eventually it's coming. The hero is coming. There's this lion coming. So good things are coming, and there was very much in this reading trust in God. The trust was a word that was repeated. So let's leave it at that. And now we actually look first the Raven card, and then we look this Sacred Destiny card, this one. What is the advices? Let Raven speak now. I tell you this only once. It's hello. It's coming to tell you. Hello? Is anybody there? Is anybody there still? I see 2 persons watching. Okay. So, Keeper of Secrets. I mean, actually, this is a theme in whole reading. High Priest is a keeper of secrets. The Hangman is keeper of secrets. The lion has something in the mouth and is like opening, like, oh, what do you have to say now? Let's get it from the lion's mouth. So there's this kind of theme going on. Occult knowledge, magic, and mastery. The raven, like the crow and Crow and the magpie, is a magical bird, the keeper of occult secrets that inspire the soul. Associated with the dark goddess, the raven is also the bird of the Celtic king Bran the Blessed, whose head is buried on the site of the Tower of London. Interesting. Towers here. Legend has it that, should ravens leave the tower, the monarchy will fall. Interesting message from the raven. UK Kingdom. So, what is happening? Is there some predictions going on? Anyway, raven arrives at those times when the veils are thin between your worlds, giving you the ability to shape your reality through the integration of spirit and matter. As you let go into the void and really trust the process, you will be led to understanding of your current situation based upon knowledge of the greater picture. Trust, again trust. This word of trust is repeated in this reading. Trust any visions at this time and know that the nature of light is to penetrate darkness in order for integration to take place. You are in the process of shedding light upon situations in your life and are being initiated into the mysteries. Keep secrets and hold your tongue. Yes, it's good to keep little secret. And occult gifts are being activated. Beautiful solar eclipse time, and this is the message. But now, not just that, we got even this moon. Moon is always a mystery card. This is like open sesame, open to these mysteries. Openness. What is your sacred destiny? Secrets of the moon. Yeah, very much again the secret word is repeating. So in your relationship, something is this. The cycles of the moon affect every aspect of our life. The cyclical magnetic pull regulates the tides as it acts on our planet's waters. The moon even affects the monthly cycles of women. It's not an accident that women's cycle and the cycle of the moon are approximately the same amount of time. In native cultures, when women lived in nature, it was not uncommon for them to menstruate during the new moon, just like now is new moon. So it's like a menstruation moment. During the new moon and ovulate around the full moon. It was believed that menstruation was a time that a woman had to be still, put her everyday labors aside and renew. For all people, the dark of the moon was a time to incubate ideas. Incubate. That is completely what Empress does. It's like sitting on there like a chicken, incubating. That was a problem, incubating Empress. Okay, there is this wisdom, like whatever you give to a woman, it will incubate it. So, if you give something good, like a hero thing, I think it's a positive things incubating in this Empress. It's not so bad, but the time is passing. Anyway, for all people, the dark of the moon was the time to incubate ideas, watch nocturnal dreams for signs, and be still. In modern life, we as a culture don't honor these natural cycles often enough, and as a result, our lives are usually bereft of this important time of rejuvenation. Obstacle is like a restless Empress. Like Empress has to be there incubating and like taking all in, and like a sit still and like a sleep well and eat well and pray well and do all well. Like just take care of the base, home base. And something is now that the Empress is feeling a little bit like a heroic, maybe wanting to do something, but no, hold your horses, stay and put. Things are happening, you just have to be incubating there a little bit longer. So now we have still this sacred destiny message for you, pile number 1. The sacred landscape wants you to know. When you receive this card, be open to receiving signs. Be still, do nothing. Exactly, we were talking about this. You have to learn this. Be still, do nothing, be open, breath. Relax completely and truly. Incubate your dreams for the future. If you are trying to make a decision, take the time to watch for signs and listen to the whispers of the universe. Watch your dreams for messages regarding the situation. Become the sacred watcher. Observe life as it unfolds, rather than becoming engaged in it. Be open to what the universe has in store for you. Be receptive to messages from your soul. This card can also be the bringer of sacred wonders into your life. Miracles can show up in ways you didn't expect. Yeah, let the miracle happen for you. It's like, let things happen for you and not always think that you have to put the big guy pants on and do it yourself. You can be here like incubating and waiting and resting and relaxing and being in your divine feminine. If you are the divine feminine, if you're the masculine, yes, it's good to incubate also, develop ideas and make very good choices in life. That was your reading pile number 1. Oi oi. So let's see next. We go forward. I was liking this reading. Interesting, interesting. What did you like? And we go forward. The same feelings can come again. So we put them back to the witch pot. Same this. Okay. How long I've been busy? Already 40 minutes for pile number 1. Anyway, these ones go now to that was that. Pile number 2. I'm kind of interested to see what's going on here. Pile number 2. We got here sacred. Destiny is something about wonders. Some looking really like amethyst, like crystals in the universe. We got here I'm beautiful, expression of health and wellness. Where did I put the crystal? Down here is this crystal. Yes. So this is a throat chakra crystal. Wisdom here is don't be a silent child, communicate, express, and here is also mentioned expression. So I am beautiful expression of health and wellness. This is what you should communicate about yourself. Then we have this raven darkening. We're gonna read this soon. Beautiful. New moon is very well. This kind of we just were reading in the pile number 1. This dark moon, new moon in Libra. What is it here? So snake and kind of like a pearl here, like a lot of treasures maybe. Then we have this is also ace. The other pile had ace of wands, but you have ace of sword. And what is it? It's warning against assaults which threaten and will occur sooner or later according to the distance from the person. Anyway, this is always new ideas, but which is threaten and will occur sooner or later. Okay, anyway, sword is very symbolic of this kind of like a, what was this saying about like it was something about like a French word to tease another person, to be kind of like a teasing. It's connected to this kind of sword fighting. You're kind of like pushing the other person a little bit, like, don't you like me? What do you say about this? Like a kind of like a testing the waters. Let's see. Maybe there's some confrontation, like a big, like a swords of words. There's some big ideas or new beginning in some way of thinking or doing. We have here wow, extremes, hot moon. Okay, maybe this is really like a bodies are getting connected. This is like a chak. It's just visible little edge of that person, but it's actually some hot times. And actually I like to see the colors repeating, but the crow is also in this mood of extremes. Same kind of like a colors here. Hot bedroom. So for this love reading, because it's always like a love reading too, there is a hot times ahead. Maybe there is some kind of like very strong way to express something. Yeah, healthy sex life, health and wellness. Okay, then study. Reading, research and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. Do I have some voice here in this screen? Oh my god. Yes. Okay. Don't go away. Is it still going? So it's good to have to read, research and education. It helps you to gain confidence and clarity about your career. It could be any kind of reading. It could be also like studying, looking YouTube videos, but it's a good thing to have a little research for your career. Maybe those are those ideas, like big ideas coming from this study. Okay, let's see now the little emotional landscape here. I'm gonna keep these wonders here also because this may be some nice energy. Emotional landscape for pile number 2. You are love of my life. Nice. Soulful. I love you more each day. Engaging. And country. Something. The next thing we're gonna take one rune. What is in this pile? 1, 1, 1. What is the one? I'm gonna feel this thing. Okay. Interesting. We got loving thing, eternal love. Nice. Yeah, this first message was already you are love of my life, and here we have eternal love. Cool. Very extreme feelings too. Then we get the current feelings of your person, so we go to this kind of witch pot. Pile number 2, pile number 2. Ooh, ooh. Okay, let's have it. What is the message here? Stir this a little bit more. Okay, one more thing. Okay, let's see. So we have pile number 2. So this is like a solstice summer sun magic shaman's ritual, but okay, now we have a solar eclipse. I think it's related to this. A little bit like a feeling like a shaman. This person about you. You're like a bit like a shaman person, like really honoring this kind of very like if you would think like this kind of extreme is also kind of like you hear the drum that is actually like a heartbeat. like there's this couple energy here, some shamanistic initiation rites. Okay, then we have sweetheart, I love you Bambi dear dear. Oh, so very nature. Bambi. Where is my Bambi? I have a one Bambi here as a little puppet. Let's put the Bambi here. Then we have leap of faith. Trusting divine, trusting intuition, taking action, going for it. Okay, somebody's wanting to jump over the cliff to you. It's like there is love. Let's go. It's really like a magnetic feeling. Happiness is a butterfly. Try to catch it like every night. It escapes from my hands into the moonlight. Every day is a lullaby. Current feelings of a person. Let's put this here. Surrendering to guidance of the spirit. Fated, divine, destiny, soul agreement, on the right path, meant to be. Kind of confirmation that this is what you have to do. You have to kind of get this shamanistic, intense bodily connection. You need some action. Your person needs it. Your life isn't yours if you care what others think. It's time to make your bold moves at what you want. I am, tiny seed of I am, aware of being as ever-present fact into the self-awareness. All blessings flow and grow into the center of love in action. It's really beautiful blossoming. I am energy, like who you are. It comes to that. We got Eurovision song from the... this was Finland, Windows 95 Men. No rules. No rules. It's how I live, how I find the wind beneath my wings. It's how I learn to fly. It's interesting because we are soon having a spread about how you get the wind under your wings, like Crow is telling you, but here we have this already. So, the wind beneath my wings, it's how I learn to fly, no rules in the heat of the night, in the thrill of the fight, I don't even care what's wrong or right, that's how I live my life, no rules, quiet I speak, I'm the king, I'm the queen, and oh, you all gonna be free, forget the rules and scream no rules. Okay, I really love this song. It's a Finnish song for this year. So, here we have, and now we go to this Crow message. Crow will speak to you now. And maybe the pumpkin stays here. So we got here, what shall the bring the wind? What the wind is bringing you. What the wind is bringing you. Let me see. Wind is bringing you this. Number 2. What do I have to learn next? Whose help I'm gonna need? I feel there's more. Not just 1, 3. What is my biggest obstacle? Okay, 2 obstacles also. Where do I get strength underneath my wings? Moon. Really, this good side of the moon is now, the mysterious moon is here. It's really like with the previous reading also, there was this moon card, so moon related things. So this is like in the air. The dark new moon going in front of the sun and solar eclipse is happening. This is totally here. But wind is bringing you this moon energy. Clearly. Don't have to say more about that, but it's major arcana part, totally moon. This is number 18. Could be meaningful date. Then we have whose help I'm gonna need. No, what I have to learn next. Okay, wow, 2 of Cups, I love. What a beautiful thing. I love reading, and here we have the love card. Really the choice to love the other person and in the positive side. Wow, I love to see this. What a beautiful energy. How beautiful is this? Oh, they look so good. I. I'm gonna read this from this book. What does it say? Happiness, happiness, happiness is happening here. You have to learn to love. Yes. Learn to commit to this one. Even you are love of my life is in the same line. When the moon is hiding it a little bit. It's here. Oh, so beautiful. I think for this card I have to play a little music, because whenever this is such a loving energy, let's have a little Imagine song here. Oh, congratulations. Number 2, you have like a love in your life coming. Remember, this is weekly reading, so the love is close. Even the new moon might be hidden. The solar eclipse is giving you some positive things. A new relationship, deep connection, sincere friendship. A merger with something or someone valuable begins. In work or family, there is, what is it? There is a chance, and it's strengthening of solid and sincere bonds. This card also promotes peace after a conflict or clarifying and reconciling different positions that were far apart. Yes, this was actually this reading like this. Somebody was far and coming closer. It was really this kind of jumping, having a leap of faith. Beautiful. Then we have all these lessons. No, whose help I'm gonna need? All this. So you need 6 of Wands is like a hero card. Also 10 of Pentacles, like a very like abundant, like a money. And 2 of Swords choice that you have to make blindfolded. Ooh, what am I gonna make for this? Whose help you gonna need? It's like a hero coming home, abundant family, and someone making choice, eyes closed, but trusting the heart. Whose help? Let's read this, at least this abundance card in the middle. This is like a family. It looks like a family's help. Family's help. Prosperous family. So you're gonna need help of stability, and the end of the struggle are your rewards after so much effort. Affluence and pleasure are the measure that you and those you love have earned. Learned how to maintain this paradise for the good of the family. New adventures are ready for your comfort, security, and enjoyment of what you have always wanted. Wow. So you are gonna get like wealthy or like something like money wise is good, but you have to learn to keep it. There's all this kind of hero energy here to make a huge effort. Then you have to be like wise about the choices where you maybe spend the money even. Then next card, message from the crow is, what is my biggest obstacle? And here we have 2 cards. Okay, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, and Page of Wands. So this going to this kind of adventure, Sagittarius card, and this is like a cup energy is always connected to water signs. That's big obstacle to have this kind of romantic meeting. We have it here. We have it here, but you have to learn next. And then there's this obstacle. So this person has to go out of the comfort zone. This person is this fulfillment, and this is happening here. To learn to meet the one. I don't know, like this. There's something difficulties about this. This you needed the help. Also, money-wise. Okay, let's see one more. Where can they get the strength under my wings? And that's Knight of Wands. So passionate builder knight, sexy knight. What is landing completely top of this kind of making out energy. So sexual energy is actually like a life force, let's say. So it is a good thing to remember like who you are attracted to. If you are really like excited about somebody, it's like a wind moving you forward, like, oh, I'm so passionate about this person, let's do this, even it's like whatever it takes. Here is also like lighting the stick a little bit, like there is some kind of like initiative to go to this kind of quest. But that's the biggest obstacle, is to get to this. It's interesting how this is in the cards, all these roses and like holding the cup together, and then still it's hard. It's hard to get. You need to be communicative, but there was all in these feeling cards was also like this leap of faith and surrendering the guidance of the spirit. So maybe the obstacle is here also to listen to the spirit a little bit. What is the guidance? Like I'm trying to give the guidance you to know. Are you listening? We have here on the table eternal love. Here is totally eternal love on the table. It's gonna happen. You have to learn it next. You have to learn about eternal love, what it's all about. Big challenge. And you are love of my life is here. Okay, let's read now direct message of this darkening crow that sees this kind of passion happening, because the wind is even here. This is the sexy night, and here is the sexy night. Yes, it's strong. Okay, yes, you guys here. Greetings, my love. Yes. Yeah, the man looks handsome. there is happening something here, a little bit extreme. But the crow knows. The crow knows. And yeah, oh my god, yes, this man looks handsome. Oh, that's what you say. It's really like the Jon Snow from the what is it? Yeah. Jon Snow. Oh la la, yes. This is happening. There's also like, okay, somebody's putting fire on the stick. Okay. So let's read a little bit. I found this book so I can give a little guidance now with this crow. What the crow says to you. Darkening. Maybe he's a dark hair guy. Maybe he's a dark. Yeah, there's all the indication that the person will be somehow a little bit dark. That's how you know. Advice card will be also this wonders. Darkening. What is this number? It's 12. So crow for pile number 2. Depth, readiness, and charming. Okay, depth is completely in this kind of energy now. We have the Venus went to Scorpio in 22nd of September, and it stays until 17th of October. So I guess this what is happening is deep relationship, love relationship, but not just superficial, some deep. In alchemy, darkness is an achievement. It indicates the material has been through a significant occurrence, sometimes called an initiatory experience, that has brought it into a state of readiness for the work. The darkness prepares us. We moved beyond the small talk and chit-chat of the upper world and descended into the psychic layers of the soul. We admit who we are fully and bravely, and to open ourselves to the process of transformation. When this card appears, it's not necessary to delve into what brought you here. The initiation, likely by fire. Ah yes, this fire. This fire is also here with this summer sun magic, was also very close by, this energy. Mostly by fire has happened, this initiation that has caused embers to char. Rather, it's time to heal, and darkness is the remedy. Closing your eyes is a voluntary expression of darkening. By practicing it daily, we drop into the depths and surrender. As the alchemist's eye adjusts, transformation begins. There is this song. Go deeper. Watch Nina Simone perform Black is the color of my true lover's hair. Wow, what a message. I get like a cold feelings here. I tell you, you have to listen to this song. Jessica now. Nina Simons, black is the color of my true love's hair. It's here. It's here. Okay. Anyway, eternal love, everything. We have still Destiny, Sacred card for you, pile number 2. Wonders. What is this? It's the last card of the deck. It's almost like if you would think about like a destiny and you go through all these cards and this is your final destiny. Because it's the last card on the deck. And it's about quartz crystal, which is very actually abundant crystal. Was the abundance cards already here? No, it was the first pile, okay. Natural rock crystals, clear amethyst, citrine rose and smoky were all revered in ancient times. The Aborigines of Australia call it Meiban, which was the material through which their shamans and elders gained their magical powers. The Egyptians believed quartz had mystical healing abilities and would bury their dead with a piece of crystal on their forehead. The Greeks and Romans believed crystals were solid eyes that had been formed by the gods and thus had mystical powers. Even to present day, people believe that crystals can help manifest their intentions. Perhaps that is because of the piezoelectric qualities of crystal, of quartz. The reason why quartz can amplify radio signals. There are some places in the world where it's not uncommon to find crystals on the surface of the land. These are especially powerful because they have found you in their natural setting, which is this. How do I came up to have this my witchy stone? It was just on the ground and I just picked it intuitively. And here it's giving me a powerful insights. So maybe you should go to look for your stone. Maybe that would be one little task of this message here. That you could find something in a natural setting and it would be meant for you. So this sacred landscape wants you to know that just around the corner, exciting possibilities are waiting for you. Wonders will be abounding in your life. Sometimes they won't be apparent at first, nevertheless, they are there. The more you see them and embrace them, the more these possibilities will grow in magnitude. Celebrate and cherish even the smallest ones, no matter how tiny they may seem. Let go of expectations. Don't limit the way that you think that wondrous event could appear in your life. Be open. If you believe anything and everything is possible. Wow, very positive message. But this love energy is very potent here, so I would keep my eyes open. And this is somehow a little bit hidden from you now because there is this moon. But it's coming. It's coming. So that was a pile number 2. What did you like? This was very, very lovely indeed. And where did I put this deck? Okay, next one. We have still the pile number 3. Let's put all this just... I'm gonna clean this later. So, pile number 3 still. Somebody waiting to see this. It's a heart chakra pile. Not a little thing. Let's put this feeling in the beginning. Or landscapes. Bambi away. Yes. Yeah, Jessica, what do you want to ask about pile number 2? So I already put the pile number 3 here. Did you have a question about the pile number 2? You could always see from the timestamp later about it, of course, because I'm moving forward. I'm already busy more than an hour. Or what is your question? Because I didn't start yet with this pile number 3. Anything? Yes, there was a lot of information there. So if you look it again, I think there's a lot. There was some beautiful things. And even this Purgatorio card was today about love. So maybe there's something if you see. Okay, what we're gonna see now. The last crow and the message is from this kind of witches through history. And this raven is intelligence, deftness, and inner depth. Then we have this Finnish deck waiting. Also one bird flying here, interestingly, taking risks. It's kind of looking like a condor or some kind of like in Arizona. Could be like a maybe Sedona, this kind of big desert. Interesting. Then we have light message for this pile is I'm creative. That's a beautiful thing. Which is number 7, 7 of Pentacle. Flames on the heart indicate good fortune and neutralizes the evil of near lying unlucky cards and increases the value of lucky ones. Okay, let's see what goes around this, but this is good luck. Similar kind of color here, kind of like a burning, almost like some kind of phoenix energy here, because it's like similar anyway. Sometimes you can say like a lucky 7, and of course like I connect like a diamonds to crystals. This could be like a 7 chakra energy even, like this is nice energy. Anyway, we have here power. Okay, these are moon goddesses, but this is totally in your power. And body work. Your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. Also very nice looking tattooed guy here. Now this is something to do with you. Who is looking this? This is a love reading after all. It's almost like this crow. It's like secretly this kind of guy. Very intelligent person. Okay, and creative. Then we have, yes, let's have this one go. Landscape. Already this kind of landscape showing like a taking risks. Icarus, I start to think about Icarus. The story about Icarus. I'm just taking intuitively whatever I get. We have here a picture of a windmill here. But what is here? Relax, this is real love. And then we have inseparable. So it's those kind of feelings. When you think about that person. And then glamorous. Wow. Yeah, I think this kind of moon goddess looks very glamorous, a bit like Angelina Jolie, I would say, like this kind of bit like a Maleficia, but still. And then we have quality time. So that's kind of in the air. Next we see one rune. I can tell all. What is it? Got here, what is it? Home. Protection. Nice. And next is this funny part. We're gonna get the current feelings of your person. Pile number 3. Okay, let's see what is happening here. I have written this. When did I start? Beginning of the year, maybe I start all collecting all kind of emotions. I've been adding them whole year. Kind of what I see around. What comes around, goes around, comes around. Something like this. Now pile number 3 we have. One more. Butterfly. Crown chakra. There is no separation. I'm one with all life. This kind of feeling. Also this leap of faith. Interestingly, there's really this kind of canyon here, and here is lying this too. It was also in pile number 2. Trusting divine, trusting intuition, taking action, going for it. So this is one canyon to another. Like taking risks. Yes. Leaping. Yes, leap of faith. That's what is happening here. Somebody wants to take a risk about you. Then we have throat chakra. I delight in sharing my truth with others. Bah, I miss you. Then someone being patient with you on your bad days is the softest form of love. This is from Instagram Skill of Manifestation, but it's beautiful how is that here. And here we have crown chakra. I'm peace and serenity. Then we see here some Madonna thing. Vogue. Strike a pose. They had style, they had grace. Rita Hayward gave a good face. Lauren Catherine, Lana too, Bette Davis, we love you. Ladies with an attitude, fellas that were in the mood. Don't just stand there, let's get to it. Strike a pose, there's nothing to it. Vogue. Wow. Some cover girl style. This is risky. Maybe somebody is doing really bold moves, really like body work. Vogue. This is very bodily, hey. This is the energy of this couple. It is somehow like very confident with the body. Strike a pose. There's nothing to it. We have still... Did we have still one more? Question to open your heart chakra and develop a capacity to love. Can you be detached enough to allow your loved ones to be themselves and keep growing? Yeah, there is this kind of strong individuals here. Strong, the crow knows. There is some creative people possible because this is kind of like a singer energy, like a sport trainer energy. Life coach even. I'm creative, like this. It's good that both keeps growing. Both have their mission. And allow your loved ones to be themselves. The person kind of see that value there. Strong individuals coming together. So next, I think we're gonna go to this crow's wings message, and this is an interesting deck. The timer. So what the wind is bringing you? Oh, 2 things. What do I have to learn next? Whose help I'm gonna need? What is my biggest obstacle? And how can I get wind behind my wings? I think it's interesting, like this is really this crow, but here is like totally like this kind of wind under the wings. It's totally fitting to this reading. It's here. Anyway, let's see these cards. Wind is bringing you, wow. Singing. Wow, this is interesting. It's interesting. This is Emperor and Hangman, but this card says like competing on singing. That what was the Dynaman was doing. It was singing everybody to swamp. It was the wizard who could sing everybody to swamp and was kind of most masterful wizard because of that, because it has such a like powerful voice, and that's what wind is bringing you. Wow. I don't think I have to verify it more. It's totally, this is the whole story about this wizard is like it's singing everybody to swamp, almost like it would be able to, in some kind of debate or like a speaking event, would completely like rule the scene in some panel conversation or even a singing competition would totally ace everybody with that. Okay. What do I have to learn next? Wow, lucky card. This case is like totally pointing to this solar eclipse. Wow, the snake is swallowing the sun. Oh, what is happening here? I think this card we do read from here, but it's a wheel of fortune. Kind of like the court of the snake. You got anyway already everything is life path card, major arcana cards all so far. So it's almost like a destiny moment. It's no, this is not major arcana. It looked like this is the 10 of Swords. So that's kind of painful, can be. We're still gonna read it. 10 of Swords. And it was even coming as a lesson, like kind of a dark night of the soul. I was promising a little bit more positive things, but maybe there is some interesting message here. Something comes to end some old cycle. Getting clarity, conversation, solving the conflict, getting away from the egoistic world, surrendering, giving up the fight. The feelings, repressed feelings are all coming to the surface. Finding the truth and facing each other's. Getting free from illusions, giving up the roles and the personas, and being afraid of the judgment day. Heavy stuff. And you have to learn all this. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. There is like a lot of lessons to learn. So when the snakes are gathering like this really look like a solar eclipse to me. It's time for the truth. It's time to face the truth as it is. Naked truth. So when you have this snake meeting, every aspect of the matter comes to a light. The truth is not black and white, but it has different aspects and opinions and all kind of sides. And everybody has their own perspective as individual to the truth. And everybody can be right for this reason. Like there is like even there's conflict, there is many sides to the truth. So stay open to other people's perspective and not to be blaming or judging or like kind of accusing. Just like understanding we all have our truth and respect that. There is a saying, there is like this legend that if you try to steal a rock, being like not like a fair person, you end up to this kind of like a judgment of the snake. They are after the thief. It's almost like this kind of karma is a bitch. Karma is following you. Yes. The bad things catch up with you if you do something bad. So the only way is to be honest to yourself and the others. So you don't have this kind of meeting with the snake. To be honest means that you also say if you were wrong. And if you did wrong, you apologize. And often we do learn from the mistakes and failures. You have to be kind of like a, how you kind of nöyrä. Yeah, you have to be able to get the feedback. You can learn from that. Do better next time. So question here for you is that, and that's coming to learn next, are you ready to hear the truth and tell the truth? Yes, file number 3. Are you ready? To be very honest. Okay. So whose help then you're gonna need? This was already singing a person to a swamp. Here we have the truth, naked truth, and then we have here, wow, ilman impi. Is this the queen or which one was it? Wait, I think it's the queen. Yes, it's the Queen of Swords. It's the Gemini card, Libra card, Aquarius card. Queen of Swords. Truthful queen. You need the help of the truthful queen. The queen who cuts the crap, who is honest. So all this honesty is here now, like a clear waters. Here is this maiden. Can you see this maiden? This Queen of Swords here. You need that help. Let's read about her. It's nice how they all fit together. So keywords are mother, new beginnings, personal wisdom and truth, daring, understanding, compassion, able to be like puolueettomuus, like not take sides, kind of be like understanding, yeah, all the sides. Logical woman and wise woman. So this is a symbol for feminine wisdom and deeper truths. Even this Queen of Swords is connected to her emotions. They are not overpowering her. She is staying logic and she's staying rational. Even she has emotions. She has experience in her life, sadness and sorrows, also happiness. And all this experience has made her wise guide and someone who is able to guide others. So she's not hesitating to use her wisdom and wit, and still not forgetting the emotions. But she can keep her head cool and trust the vision and herself. And she's very brave and leaves from these heavenly realms. Yes. When she left the heavenly realms, she accidentally created him. So it's kind of mother of this guy, actually, even. Interesting. Who is able to sing everybody to swamp. Okay. Mother and father, mother and son-daughter stories here. Then, what else is happening here? Often only afterwards we notice that the difficulties we have experienced in life has formed us. As well, this air goddess have been like forming the land and landscape and everything. One was in pain. Like it's almost like this kind of bird pain. She was birding even this Väinämöinen. She was birding the in this Kalevala saga, all kind of earth, but she was a lot of pain. And then she's like, okay, yes, the pregnancy pain, everything was worth it. Like something, I got something done. Like the pain was worth it. and she only noticed it afterwards, like in the middle of the pain when she was creating. They have this huge creative energy here also. I'm creative. This is here. So how to be creative? Try to remember the story of this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is able to turn even the pain to wisdom and creative things. Or another creator. There is some kind of this kind of Gnostic truths that, what was it, what I saw some clips just a while ago, this kind of thing that church is not very happy that there would be like Eve actually was like creating Adam. This kind of weird truths, but anyway, it's a bit kind of like that. So what is my biggest obstacle? Let's see. Korpi. So we have a crow here. We have a crow reading now, pile number 3, and even this messenger is the biggest obstacle. What about that? Biggest obstacle is the crow itself. Now I need to read this one for sure. We get interesting stuff here. What about this Korpi? This is ambitious knight in the tarot. Knight of Sword. No, it is not. This is not. I was reading wrong. This is Page of Sword. Is idealistic. Is this kind of new thinking person. But what is now obstacle? Activist. But I like to see that this is a reading and we face the crow. We face the crow. So this is a card of information, wisdom, learning, magic, clarity with the brains, with the intellect, strength, talented, healthy, selfish, merchant, creator, very original thinking, and very bright power of thought. So the crow was old, wise message bird. And the symbol of the crow was sun. So actually it's interesting, I didn't even think about this, but we have the same kind of crow here. Other cards didn't have that. We have now solar eclipse and we have this card telling that the crow is connected to sun. So we have 2 cards showing the same kind of crow. It's kind of meaningful. So it was a symbol of sun, the crow. But the body was the embodiment of darkness. So here, this is also kind of the crow person. So the body was the darkness, but it was a symbol of the sun. So it's solving the problems and being selflessly egoistic. And the crows would cooperate with the hunters to locate the prey. They would follow the prey and they would tell to the people where the prey was and where it was moving. But the crow was not faithful others than to itself, and it could also help the group of wolves in the hunting. Crow's teaching is to find your own strength and use it. And you have to be power of your own life. We get here this card, power. Also I told this is in the beginning of the reading, it's like a maleficia. This is the crow, the female crow. Here we have the couple energy now. This would be like a mirroring energy. Crow man and crow woman, this is how they look like. But it's about being in your power, finding your power and use it. And crow's power is the own life's like a king of your own life and your own decision making. Because the crow can be healthily selfish. And in Kalevala, the korpi, the crow, is symbol, the words to the mother of Lemminkäinen, his lover's mother, who is finding the piece of the body of the son from this kind of dead waters. And the mother is thinking, would the son ever be back again? But the crow answers to her that put the body back to the waters. Leah, like the crow was pessimistic in this story. Yes, like, there's no use to revitalize your kind of Jesus son. Let it be. But then the mother doesn't give up and then it's like able to get the boy back to the life. So it's interesting, this card. We have a totally crow reading here. Wow. So the crow is able to smell the occasions just already before. It's totally like this kind of fortune teller. And know if there is benefit for itself. If there is like occasion to gain something with it. It has very clear sight and indeed can see the future. This is totally fortune teller card. And it's a good business partner in a very challenging and changing life situations. But we had this in the position, your biggest challenge. So handling this kind of crow energy, that's now your relationship. It's body work. This was kind of connected a lot of like a moon and mother. Very strong personalities. This also is able to sing anybody to swamp. This is able to create everything. They are taking risks. Wow, but okay, last card here is how can I get the strength under my wings? Okay, and then we get again Empress card, the mother. So the mother was here also, the energy. The mother energy, nurturing, creative. The mother is creative. You have to stay creative. The creativity is in the core. The mother was here as air mother. Mother. Yes. This is some pile with a heartfelt, like heart chakra is true lover. Like how do you create from your heart? How you are totally in like a using like your truth is even connected to the heart. Truthful to yourself and to the others and be really authentic yourself, but also bold, like a crow showing off. Or no, also like a seeing to the future. Ability to look for those kind of occasions that benefit you is also good. Okay, let's see now advice card. This. No, I didn't read the crow. Let's see the crow advice card. Okay, we have so many cards here. Witch's history. Element is air. Okay, we have air energy a lot here. We have a Libra new moon with solar eclipse. This is totally like some solar eclipse timing. Crow is pointing you the solar eclipse in so many ways. Even this woman is like front of like a kind of like a dark moon. It's totally something about it. Okay. Maybe I later soon understand. Familiar the raven. The raven is bird renowned for its intelligence and ability to learn and communicate. When this card shows up in a reading, it calls you to nurture your mind, look inward, redirect your focus on material things and explore your intellectual side. Learn a new craft or skill or explore a topic that has interested you. Yes. The Raven also tells you to have confidence in your abilities. Use what you know and make the best use of your skills to overcome any obstacles. Wow. Very positive message. Air energy was here, the Air Queen. Queen of Swords also. And last but not the least, even this taking risk card now. Pile number 3. High plateau. A high plateau is a large, flat area of land that is significantly higher than the landscape around it. The sides, at least one or two, are sheer and steep. These formations are typically caused by the upwelling of volcanic magma, tectonic movement, or even erosion. Some indigenous groups call the tablelands tepu, which means house of the gods. Oui. When you stand on the edge of one of the sheer walls, you can feel that you are in the place of gods. The sacred landscape wants you to know, when you draw this card, it's time to step beyond your normal everyday life. Take some risks, face your fears, do things in a new and even unorthodox way. Listen more to your inner voice than the voices and opinions of others. Rather than running from potential failure, embrace it. History has shown that those willing to face failure will often succeed in massive way later. Wow, what a reading. Now I'm gonna look if anybody asks a question. It's getting kind of late. I'm almost 1 hour and 40 minutes busy. So somebody say hello, Sorable. But I don't see immediately questions. This was pile number 3's reading, very powerful. Crow repeating even in this heart chakra cards. And this kind of couple energy is somehow very mother and a son energy, but creator as well. Someone able to take risk, and the solar eclipse is somehow very much here. And creativity, quality time, that, and even the fact like whatever, if you would be stressed about this love, relax, this is real love. This is a nice message for you. Number 3, like a motherly love, like unconditional love. Okay. So yes, Jessica, shoot. What kind of question you have? I hope this light is a little bit better here. I'm gonna clean a little bit here while you write. Maybe it's a bit delayed, these questions, you know, I never know. So let's see. Wait. Is there a question? Yes, write me this question. Maybe there is some delay with these messages. I don't see anything yet. I'm happy to answer something. I'm preparing this table. Oi. Could get this Halloween deck here. And I could put these crystals. Oi. So what is the question? Yes, wait. So question is, he's looking every day. Chris is his name. What? He's looking every day. Chris is his name. Do he have a crush on me, or does he look at all the ladies? Okay, Let's have this question. I'm just looking where is my crystals because I have the previous readings. I have to put back. Let's see crystal for you. What we're gonna see here. Oh, which deck I'm gonna use? Jessica. Okay, solar plexus chakra. This is kind of like a hero stories. Solar plexus chakra would be willpower, so it's a usually men indeed do have bold action when they are interested. So that could be this kind of, you could look indeed his actions, but this give you a. Let me take this deck here. This Dante deck. I think I have had that before for you. Darkies. So this guy is looking. What kind of spirit I would use? Maybe I will use just a simple. I will use this kind of what you are aware, the sun in the situation, and what you are not aware about this guy. Then we start from that. And maybe we put a little bit this kind of love landscape here. Chris, immediately this is coming. Chris, around this energy. What was this first one? Is you are love of my life, okay, very positive. Heroic, okay, I told you already about hero. So it's positive. Charming, maybe you feel about charming about him. We will see soon this card, so I'm gonna surround this landscape now. Kind-hearted. Let's see what are these cards, because maybe this is the masculine side, this is feminine, but pure heart. Okay, this heart. So this is what you're aware. Ah, wow. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is usually a person feeling a bit like a victim and being like this kind of, you don't see or no way out. You're certain about swords, but here we have this parrot in a cage and people are just looking. So what you will say, he's looking every day. Do he have a crush on me, or does he look at all the ladies? So that's a funny thing, that everybody's looking this parrot. Are you the parrot here? Well, maybe because you are new. I know that you moved and you are new. That makes you stand out. There is something that, anyway, there could be this kind of golden cage, like somehow you are like keeping this kind of wall, but everybody's looking this parrot, so it's interesting. This is a pile 3, but this is a private reading now. I picked Jessica. So interesting. Is it true that yes, new job? Yeah, the men are looking. So indeed, it's not just you, not just one, but everybody. So that's what you know, kind of. But then what you don't know about, oh my God, this was upside down. I would keep it maybe upside down in this case, devil. When devil is upside down, maybe it's more positive, actually. But is this guy anything to do with Capricorn sign? Because this is a Capricorn card. But interesting that you're not aware of this devil. Devil is huge passion. You are asking about if he really sees you. I think he has this kind of devilish passionate feelings that is totally sexual energy, of course, because that's almost like a codependency, like somebody is so attracted. But of course this card was upside down. Maybe the passion is indeed like not shown, like it's underneath. It's not openly shown. But of course Capricorn card is related to work. So it is what you say, this thing is happening in the work. It's happening in the work, and maybe because it's in the work exactly, you cannot just show your feelings openly because you have to be like a professional, and that's what could be going on here. I intuitively get this is underlying energy. Yes, so here you have your person. I don't know if he looks like this, but the devil card, I don't know if he's Capricorn because it's Capricorn, but devil is card is connected to work, career. But answering your question is like you are new and everybody is looking at you. But on this side is heroic, you are love of my life and charming, and here is kind-hearted and pure heart. So you have very heartfelt emotions here. I mean, we have a last actually, I didn't turn it around. Natural. So this funnily, like, of course, bird is like really intuitive. Sometimes you say like birds are connected to soul, and birds are like this kind of heart messages. And this is the parrot. So you have this kind of like you have captured the tension in the workplace for sure. Maybe we can look forward a little bit. Let's have the Sacred Destiny, because this is a new deck I have, and I feel this is such a suitable for love reading. So let's have one card for this. What this might be. If I just have that deck here, where did I put it? Did I just was cleaning everything so fast? Where did I like it? I'm always like so fast. I only see this booklet here now. No. Where did I set it? Strangely. Just don't see anywhere. Okay, be a little patient with me, because okay, they drop here. Okay, here they are. Yes, so let's have Sacred. There is saying, these Texas men being on my tail, they... Wait, my eyes are not seeing. There are some horny creatures. Okay, yes, but this is like passionate, heroic, charming, not bad, but this is what the spirit world sees. But now I'm gonna take you really like, Jessica, let's see your destiny with this guy. What would be in the cards? Ui. What is happening here? Again, a bird. Interesting, like there is this bird energy, delight. Strong bird energy. What the bird is symbolizing here, because we have a bird reading. This whole reading was about crow. So crows are messages, but what are these birds? Parrot and this. Let's read. But interesting that this bird energy is here. Does birds have some special meaning for you? Of course, like there is this special meaning. Like usually birds are even about dead people. Like this would be even like therefore, like if the spirit sees you like this, they see you like you are like connected to them somehow, because it's like, you know, soul is often with the bird. Maybe there is something. Oh, there is, at least from your side, is very hard. And here is this hero stuff. You've activated some hero like a mood. Sparrows in spring grass. The sparrow gains its power from its, what is it? Numbers. In clusters, sparrows eat and forage, and predators are distracted and deterred, even intimidated by their numbers. Security and joy in numbers is a lesson of the sparrow. Like to flock in groups. Here you have one isolated. Maybe this fact that it's good to be connected to the other females too. Within the community, sparrows are always busy living life fully. Many cultures align the meaning of the sparrow with joy, and in the Middle Ages, The sparrow was taught to relieve suffering, help one triumph over hardships, and bring joy. So the sacred landscape wants you to know that delight is expanding in your life. Clap your hands with glee, spend time with others, go to a community gathering, host a party. The joy you experience will give birth to immense creativity and your life will blossom. Share your happiness and elation with others and it will grow by leaps and bounds. This isn't a time to be serious or buckle down and get to work. This is a time to be spontaneous and madcap. Do not make hard and fast commitments. Don't sign any legal documents or make any pledges right now. Don't make any promises or you might not be able to keep them. Give yourself permission to have fun, lots of fun, especially in community with others. Okay, so as the devil is really this kind of like a passionate, lust, even driven person, maybe advice for this relationship is just have fun. Like don't see this so seriously. It could be a really fun connection, and that's about it. Could be possible even the fact that you being isolated or alone in a cage, it doesn't serve you. You should be connected to others, even to like others like you. So indeed, the sparrow is safe from the predators. Men can be sometimes also predators when they flock in like many. So even going out, not just alone, but with female friends, could be a good energy to have fun. So something like this. Yeah, I think it makes sense. But there is, from your side, there is really beautiful, like heartfelt, pure heart thing. Here, this guy might be really like a turn on this kind of hero, or even some love bombing people might exactly repeat this, you are love of my life, like quite fast. So be a little bit like careful about that. But this can be very charming. So maybe it is good to remember that yes, you can have fun. This is like, there is this saying, what is this saying? It was like this one of the cards have this, banging is not a crime. I think you should remember that with a smile, like you can have fun with this person. Okay, I hope this helped. But it is interesting, this, maybe you look really into some, maybe the birds somehow can be in your life, somehow like a little guiding little spirits, because they are so strongly here. Okay. But I love to see in the crow reading even a bird related answers. So this was very, very like a in the theme. So yeah, sparrow. The sparrow is a beautiful, beautiful bird. Okay, thank you for watching. If you like, me a like, and I think it's too dark to continue my horoscope readings, but I will finish the rest soon. Most like tomorrow. Anyway, bye. Oh, what say, right, I was just asking, he's staring, thank you, I'm taking it seriously, I work with, he will stay away. Yeah, but this is a potential thing. But remember, like maybe there is not just him watching, you are like a bird that catches the eye. So you have a chance to have really options here in Texas. Okay, bye. And thank you for this.